a good idea to go live tonight. But hopefully you're all in from your barbecues and having fun. I see a couple of you are in the chat room already. Welcome, Shooty. Welcome, Snuffles, aka Nerd Waffle. Yeah, I believe I remember you. Um, Welcome. Glad you could make it. Today, we've got a guest that is another vlogger. We love having vloggers on this show. In fact, he's another Texas vlogger. I think that has to be like a litmus test to get on the shows. You have to be a vlogger in Texas. And apparently, you also have to, when you appear on my show, you have to wear something weird on your head. I'm just going to leave that there for a second for the audience to just kind of take that in to understand that what they're seeing. This is Mark from Mark My World. Mark, welcome to the show.
What's going on, you guys? Thanks for having me, Aaron. I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. So, how long have you been on YouTube?
So, been on YouTube. I actually started YouTube back about 3 years ago. Now, I didn't really get into the vlogging scene up until about a year ago. I actually was doing. Have you ever seen Extreme Couponers?
No, but I did notice that you seem to have a little bit of a variety on your channel. It's not quite all vlogs. There's a couple different
Right.
things on there.
Right. So Extreme Couponers is a show. I don't know who does it. I think like TLC does it or whatnot. Anyway, so I saw them and I was like, yo, if these people can do they walk into a store with like a handful of coupons, walk out paying absolutely nothing and tons of product. I was like, if they can do it, I know I can do it. Right. So I started my couponing channel about 3 years ago, stopped doing it after about 3 years, and, started vlogging. And the reason that I started vlogging, I was just like, listen, back in the day, let's take these off for a second. Let's get a little, get the real Mark My World.
Trying to get a little
here.
serious on us?
Yeah. No, so basically, I started vlogging.
I don't know who's
because
got crazier glasses, by the way, you or Matt, the Mr. DeVizzle.
But see, Matt's glasses can't do this. Okay, these are Snapchat glasses.
Oh, they
for those
are
of
Snapchat.
you.
I didn't.
Yes.
I should have realized those are Snapchat glasses. You're right.
Yes. So for those of you that know what Snapchat glasses are, these are freaking amazing. Right here, boom, it's recording. What's up, Snapchat? Guys, if you're not on the live stream right now, go check them out. Aaron Matthew Kaiser. Perfect.
All right. So does that just stream directly to your Snapchat?
Yeah. So basically, it'll upload to Snapchat. I can edit it and post it right then and there. It's pretty quick, pretty easy. It's amazing. So I love them. But the reason I started vlogging was because I wanted memories, man. I wanted for my kids to kind of be able to look back on memories, that we shared and have something, like some home videos. So I just started posting them for myself, and then I started realizing that other people wanted to see my life. So I was like, why am I so interesting? You know what I mean? I ask myself that every single time I post a vlog, but it is what it is.
People watching this.
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
Like that video I shared in chat the other day with there was another vlogger that was like on live streaming on the street, and some guy came up to him, started like pulled his phone out. He's like, yes. Why are you out here? What are you doing? Why are you important?
So that was Andy Milonakis, and I don't know if you remember him. He was on like a TV show back on like MTV back in the day, and he was dumb. He was so dumb. I mean, like I didn't even get him. But I don't know if you know this, he's like a 45, 50-year-old guy, but he looks like a little kid.
Yeah, that I thought he was like maybe 23.
Yeah, he's like in his 40s, man.
Wow.
Yeah, so he ages pretty well. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, so that's Andy Milonakis, and so he's still relevant for the most part. But yeah, he started back on MTV back in the day.
Wow.
But I saw that video. That was a crazy video.
Yeah, it was.
I was
Kind of
like,
want to
wow, the
reenact
guy.
it with you guys on the street.
Yeah, the guy was just like, why are you so relevant? Why do people want to watch you? Who cares about you? And I was like, man, I mean, a lot of people care about, the social media influencers. You know what I mean? It's crazy the impact that we have on people's lives,
It's always an interesting challenge between, being entertaining. Because I remember one of the complaints the guy had was like, "You're boring."
Right,
You're
right.
boring.
He's like,
because not like you have to be entertaining, but at the same time, part of the reason people like vloggers is it's the voyeuristic aspect, and I think it's
right.
one of the reasons that people kind of are liking this show because it's like we're just having a conversation. They're
Exactly.
getting to be kind of a part of it and kind of eavesdrop on
Yeah.
that, and and it's a little different. I mean, it's kind of podcast style, but the fact that we do it live adds a little bit of that, and yeah.
I completely understand. And you know what I've always found it? I found it interesting that with a vlog, you get a chance because, okay, I'm going to be honest. I've never hung out with you. I've never lived with you. I don't know your day-to-day life. But with a vlog, I'm able to take a look into your life for that split 10 minutes or 5 minutes that you post a vlog. And I get a chance to see who Aaron is. I get a chance to live vicariously through you and the lens.
Yeah. And there's been that
huge
discussion recently about how much of the vlog is the real, and this one YouTuber, it's all a facade, and this other one it's it's all real, and I try and be more on that end, which makes it harder for me.
Right.
And then there's certain people that are kind of in between.
You're right. And like David Dobrik, he'll do it for the vlog. He'll stage his vlogs, but that's a style of vlogging. So whereas other people, as myself, I'm not going to necessarily, act my vlog out. I'm not going to have my son, do something dumb just for the vlog. I mean, sometimes I might, but
you gotta be careful about that. There's some parents that are in trouble for that.
I know. I saw that. Kind of in a debate right now on what I should do with these massive pack of Orbeez that I bought. And
of Orbeez?
I thought, yeah. Do you know what Orbeez are?
I do not know what Orbeez are.
So Orbeez are like these. They're tiny little beads, right? But they're water beads, and you throw them in water, and they soak up the water, and they swell to about that size. Okay.
Okay.
But I didn't buy just like 100 of them or 1,000 of them. I bought 60,000.
Okay.
You're like, what? Why?
Throw them in the swimming pool and.
Right. That's what I was thinking. But then again, a few people have already done that before. So I want to be unique with what I do. I was thinking about putting it in the back of my son's truck, like putting a tarp down, putting him in the back of my son's truck, filling it with water, and driving around. But I don't know if you know this. There was a lady who actually got in trouble for that. She actually got fined because of child endangerment, putting her kids in the back while she was driving around with those Orbeez. So, I don't know if it'll be child endangerment if I'm in the back, but it might be parent endangerment at that point. But,
I haven't talked to Justin about this yet, but I have an idea for a collab video.
Okay.
I want to
Are you
get.
Gonna share it right now?
I'll share it with you right now. Maybe we can get everyone together to do this, because you know how he does like a lot of the backflips and stuff,
right?
And so I want to get like one of those inflatable swimming pools.
I have one. I've got two,
and I want to fill it with cheese puffs.
Okay.
And I want to see how well cheese puffs, because if you crush cheese puffs, they turn into like dust, into powder.
Right.
But can a bunch of them be used as a good landing pad for a stunt? Obviously a single-use stunt.
Right.
But and then have
we can have Justin try a double-use stunt, if.
I'll make sure to tell him that's your idea when he's in the hospital with a broken neck. But anyway, we could fill this up with like thousands of of Cheetos, and
Yeah,
then like literally just cheese puffs, and then um, have him like do a backflip into the pool. Maybe we can get Cheetos to sponsor the video or something.
that'd be sick. That'd be smart.
So,
I
but
like
yeah,
that
it's an
idea.
idea. Like I said, I haven't run it by Justin. Justin, if you're watching, let us know if this is a sick idea or not, and then let us know if your definition of sick is good or bad.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I
about
think we
how
should
long?
do it.
Yeah. So about how long ago did you switch over to doing vlogs?
About a year ago, I started doing vlogs,
Okay,
so I'm
and
I'm loving it. It's hard
notice,
though. I'll be
yeah,
honest. It really is hard. It's difficult.
yeah,
And those of you that are watching that are vloggers can relate to this when I say this. Um, you know, our viewers want a scheduled vlog, just as we're doing this live. You do a live, you schedule it every Monday or whatnot, and people look forward to that. You know what I mean? And the day that you don't have one, they're leaving a comment on one of your old videos like, "Where's the vlog at? What's going on? Is everything all right?" It makes you feel loved, but at the same time, it's kind of difficult because you have people relying on you that again want to see, a look into your life.
yeah. And that's, I mean, we've been talking about this in these live streams again and again because my upload schedule recently has been horrid, but at least I've still got this live stream that I'm committing to because I'm like, at least it's content. At least I'm putting stuff out there. At least I've got my Monday nights, and
Right.
I've been trying to get back into doing some other content. Um, I've partially been busy, partially been lazy, and I gotta get my butt going and kind
I'm
of
right
deal
there
with
with
that.
you.
But yeah, I was noticing, like, because I was looking in your about section on your YouTube channel, which, by the way, do you not have your Twitter anymore? Because that didn't work for me.
I do. I do still have my Twitter. I think I might have changed the name on there because
Okay.
I was wanting things to kind of line up. I probably should have updated
Okay.
that.
All
But
right.
yes, it is. It's still going. I
I was
use
trying
it.
to tag you. I was
You
trying to
know
give you
what?
a
I
laugh.
appreciate it. I was
Um,
trying to go across the board with everything the same. And I think when I was on Twitter, Mark My World was already taken. So I think it's like Mark My World YT for
okay.
YouTube. So
But yeah, I noticed you say new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Um,
yes.
how are
How's
you
that
doing
working
with that?
out?
I know, horrible question to ask.
No, 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 not at all. Like I said, I've kind of taken that. Actually, I just off the phone not too long ago with a really good friend of mine, Martin from. He's got a channel called R Together, and he actually asked me the same thing. Where is your video? You said you were going to post on Monday, blah blah blah, or Sunday. I'm sorry, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and it's again, it's difficult. Work gets in the way. Then you got kids. Then you got the wife, which they're not in the way. It's just you've got to
Yeah.
dedicate time to each and
Yeah,
every
you
one
got
of
to be
them. You know what I
careful what you
mean?
say about your wife getting in your way.
No, right, right, right. And it's
Said from a
valuable
single man.
time. So definitely making time for the family is definitely a key thing. Now, not always having the camera all up in their face, while trying to enjoy some nice quality family time is what definitely makes the difference. So, but yeah, just finding a good balance between them. And some days I'm gonna miss a vlog. I'm not perfect, but at the same time, my fans or my family, as I call them on YouTube, is understanding about that. And when I post a vlog or post a video, they show me just as much support as they would if I was posting on a regular basis. So it's awesome.
Right. Well, and so you just mentioned family, calling your subscribers your family. Um, how do you consider yourself a family vlogger? How much of your vlog is your family and how much is just you?
So I would say it's about, you know what, I try to incorporate my family in the majority of my vlogs. I want to say 80% is with family and the other 20% is by myself. I don't know. I feel more comfortable with my family. I don't know whether it's because I'm an outgoing person as it is. So I'll just bust out my vlog camera in the middle of the mall and not really give, 2 cents what, someone else is thinking. But I feel like my family they're a little bit more entertaining than I am. I've got some crazy, I'm sure we all do. We have those crazy, wacky, family members that are just nuts in our family tree, and it's kind of crazy. But
You
yeah,
mean you didn't shake those nuts out of your tree yet?
not quite yet. But they are good. They're good content. I'll tell you that.
Um, have you had any of them have a problem being in your vlog? Like, don't put me in your vlog.
That's a great question. So if and for those of you that don't know, I do have that. I do have one person in particular who does not want to be in my vlogs, like whatsoever. Just cut me out. Don't ever put me in your vlogs. Before you post a video, I want to see it before it goes out to make sure I'm not in your vlogs.
Wow.
And that person, I love them till the day that I die, is my wife. I know. So
Oh,
the thing is that I'm a family vlogger, and I think that my channel would relate more with a female aspect involved. But again,
yeah.
I respect her privacy. I respect her wishes. It is what it is.
Yeah. And
And
we've talked about this with my other guests and our group in private of how this can be challenging on relationships. You have to
right,
find a way to make it a partnership if you can, but not,
right,
everyone wants not to be on, the vlog. That's one of the reasons why when I had Drew on, it was not just Drew, it was Drew and Cassie because
right,
they're able to make that work and they're actually building that up together, which I think is
exactly.
great. And I know in my own life, I've actually had issues with I'd start dating someone and then I would just post an Instagram photo of us going to the beach. Not even
Right.
saying which beach, just like going to the beach with the girl. It's like not even at the beach, not even a provocative photo. It's us in the car, and they're like, "You posted what on Instagram?" And I mean, it's been an issue dating,
Right.
and it's weird because I'm in Hollywood. There should all
Yeah.
the women
Everyone should want to be an actress, right?
pretty much.
Everybody should want some screen time.
Yeah, and I will give it that the women that have had the issues were the ones that were not like actresses, not really big on social media. Actually,
Right.
one of my exes, she had been an actress, but she never was a big social media person. And that was
Yeah.
kind of like we even talked about when I got into vlogging and we were dating last. I'm like,
Right.
if things proceed, I'm gonna want to have you be a part of this. She's like, oh yeah, of
Of
course.
course.
And then posting photos of us on Facebook was still an issue.
Dang.
I'm like, I don't quite understand where you're like,
Where you're going with
this
this?
is a promotion, this is marketing. You kind of, I don't understand the people who want to be in entertainment but then don't want to do this aspect of
Right. Right.
promotion.
Right. Now I will tell you this: we did go to VidCon this past year. Actually, this
Which I
year.
can't believe that we didn't run into each other.
I saw
Actually,
you.
wait, wasn't I in a frame of your video?
Was it in my video or someone else's video?
Or was it Brian's video? It was someone's video.
Oh, it was Brian's video.
Yeah, but you caught
That's
it,
who it
I think.
was. But I caught it because I was watching his vlog back when he went to VidCon, and I saw you in your red hat and your red shirt and like your black fedora. I was like, "There's Aaron! Holy smokes!"
Yeah, and you showed it, and I'm like, yep, that was me. Dear God, I gotta lose weight.
So we went to VidCon this past year, and what was crazy was that this entire time that I've been doing vlogs for about a year now, my wife, who says cut me out of every single vlog, at the very last day with our group that we were with, which was about four other family vloggers. We rented a house. We all stayed together. It was awesome. But needless to say, the last day, my wife comes up to me and she goes, "I want to start my own channel." And my mind was just like,
Wow. Yeah, because that's huge. What does she want to do with her channel?
So funny that you ask, Aaron. So we kind of created this like character, and I've
Oh,
shared,
that's
I
right.
believe, with the.
Matt just pointed out that it was Brian's daughter's video.
That's right. It was Brian's daughter's video because she was
Yeah.
vlogging. Yes, that's right.
Yes.
But Matt also, I've shared with Matt a few times the videos that I was wanting to post for this channel that she wants to create. And this character's name is Ling Ling. Okay, that's Ling.
Oh, right. I think you.
Ling.
Yeah. I think I
So
saw like a sample of one of the things you guys were going to do.
right. So I'm gonna be working on that. I know it's just a matter of getting to it, setting the time aside to actually make the channel and whatnot. But we've already got a couple of videos shot and just ready to throw them up there, man, one at a time.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, so she wants to be more of the character than the reality.
Exactly. She
Yeah.
feels more comfortable, and for some people it's okay to say this, but not
Yeah.
being themselves.
Yeah.
You know, they like to play a different character or a different role,
Yeah.
which is fine. You know, however you feel comfortable, however you can, I guess, express yourself.
I express myself best without pants on, so I'm gonna.
Oh, that's funny because I don't have any on right now.
Oh!
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, that's awesome.
And my dog just came walking up.
I'm sure that he was ready to see that, huh?
Yeah, he's like, oh, you got some sausages for me?
Oh, Vienna.
Oh man! Oh, YouTube's gonna demonetize this video.
Oh man.
Okay, so talk to me about some of your other videos that you're still putting up that aren't quite vlogs.
Yeah, so we do challenges a lot, and I try to stay trending with what the new challenges are and whatnot. I've done the face mask. I don't know if you've seen that, but I literally put one of those black charcoal face masks on my face, and actually it got picked up by a viral video TV show that saw it. They wanted to air it on TV, which, hi mom, I was on TV, that type of deal. And it was pretty cool. But yeah, so they reacted to it literally on local television. It was called Right This Minute, was the viral TV show. But yeah, they were that was a pretty fun video to do because, as you can tell, my 5 o'clock shadow is what I had, and that charcoal mask sank into my actual beard and my mustache. And when I was ripping it off, I mean, it was bad. It hurt so bad. It was not even funny.
Oh, that's
So
like
just
trying to
challenges
wax
like
your
that.
balls.
I know. Which, again, I've
By the way,
tried
never shave your
waxing.
butt. Not that that's what this conversation is right now. Just never shave your butt.
What if I wax it?
That might be okay. I haven't tried waxing it, but I had a bad experience shaving my ass once.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why I'm sharing that.
Man, well, this couch
But we'll
definitely
legally
brings out
fix
a lot
it.
of people, Go ahead and tell me what else is on your mind there, Aaron. Jeez. No, I have waxed my
Tell me, how
underarms
does this
before.
relate to your mother?
I've waxed my underarms before. I've
Okay.
lost a bet and had to shave my eyebrows off.
I did that just to prove to an ex-girlfriend I was insane.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah,
you could have done that without shaving your eyebrows. I mean, I could have just told you that
yeah.
right off the
I
bat.
had also, like, I shaved one of my arms and half my chest, and just because, and I'm like naturally like really hairy,
Prove
and
it.
well, I can't because I shave now.
Oh,
What happened? What happened was I shaved it off, and I like took her hands, and I held what the heck is my watch doing? And I like took her hands, put them on my chest, and she had one on my hairy and one on my smooth, and she's like, Aaron, you're weird. And so I went and then just shaved them both, like the rest of myself off. And at first it felt really weird having like water running on like
Right.
my hairless skin. And but then it like I got used to it, and then like it would be itchy when the hair was growing in. So I'm like, I can't
Yes.
deal with this. So I just kept shaving. I actually have some stubble on my arm I need to shave right now. But yeah, so
Dang.
I would have to take my shirt off and show you my back to show
Ooh.
you how hairy.
You look like one of
I
those bear rugs that's like laying down on the ground.
I mean, I guess I could show you my leg hair because I don't shave my legs. But you know,
Okay. I mean, that's kind of hairy.
This is a highlight of my channel. Is me lifting my leg up on my desk
Let me show
to
my
prove
hair.
how hairy
Yeah.
I am. Mark, are you on the set of Casting Couch? Matt wants to know.
Yes. Do you want to join?
Oh, I almost spit water all over my laptop. That would have been bad. That would have been very
Matter of fact,
bad.
that was a rhetorical question, Matt. You should just come sit down.
Oh, that's what she said.
Yes. So, but yeah, no. A lot of the times on my videos, are typically, my son. My son is a big, and what a lot of people don't notice about me is that they don't know that I have a 16-year-old son.
Is
And
he
I'm
the
30.
one that was in the spicy noodle challenge?
He was not in the spicy noodle challenge.
Okay.
That was one of my friends, Rupert. He was actually in the
Okay,
ghost
I thought that was
pepper.
a friend. Yeah, he was what?
Yeah, he was in the ghost pepper challenge,
Okay.
which I don't know how I convinced my son to eat a ghost pepper with me, but let's just say he's a champ, man. He killed it, and I commend him for it, seriously, because it was hot. Oh
I
my
don't think I'd
goodness,
be
it
able
was
to do
hot.
the ghost pepper.
Whew. It was
But
pretty bad.
yeah. That spicy noodle. I mean, that had to have wrecked your sphincter.
Oh yeah, wreck the rectum, man. That needs to be a t-shirt right there. But yeah, so
How much for a new sphincter?
Oh man, probably like $20. That's about it. But
$20 for a new asshole. Well then.
no, we did the spicy noodle challenge, and then I wanted the 2 times as spicy noodles, so I ordered those on Amazon. So I'm still waiting to do those. Just gotta find the right people to do them with. You know what I mean? Who can my
I
next
bet Matt
victim
would be willing to.
Matt's
to
too
suck.
scared.
Matt's too scared.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. What about Brian? I think we could get
Brian
Brian.
might do it. I don't know. Brian's a little. I'm gonna post a vlog coming on Wednesday. Me and Brian actually went to lunch, and Brian's a little bit of a picky eater, man. So he might not be a spicy guy,
Yeah, I only have a couple of things I'm picky with eating, and that's like pickles, which sometimes I'll eat pickles.
You don't like
but-
pickles? What's wrong with you? I've got 2 jars in my fridge right now.
I
They're
don't even
waiting
like
for me.
cucumbers on my salad. I just don't like that vegetable.
Wow.
And like, there's a Jewish deli that I used to go to all the time here in LA, and they would bring to your table both pickles and pickled tomatoes. And I like the pickled tomatoes.
I
It's
gotcha.
literally just pickles I don't like. It's weird,
Right,
I don't
right.
know.
You want
But
to say hi? Oh, my son's right here. Just get in real fast.
Don't
Say
tell
hi.
me he's
Say what's up.
camera
Say what's
shy.
up, everybody. This is Seth.
Who's all watching?
You've got like 15,000 people.
the
watching.
entire internet is watching you.
Yeah, he just said the entire internet is watching.
Especially the cute girl that you like. She's on this
Ooh,
thread
he said especially
right
the cute
now.
girl you like.
Okay.
All right. So, anyways, but yeah, he's got tons of cute girls after him. But yeah, no. So
Is it the same thing with boys? You have to like scare the girls off with a shotgun?
pretty much.
Because I have to threaten all the boys that like my goddaughter.
Actually, what I found out is that his girlfriend actually scares them away for him. Like a girl will be like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" You know, and she's like, "Back off, or I'll cut you." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" Like,
Wow.
oh yeah, marking her territory, boy. I tell you.
Marking her territory? Would you say she's
So-
marking her world?
Pretty much. She's definitely taking that slogan to reality.
This has been a weird day. I'm
That is
in a mood
my
today.
catchphrase, though. Make your mark on the world.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know who can handle the spiciness with me, man. I got to figure out who my next victim is.
Yeah, I like heat, but to a certain extent. Like I like enough to give it flavor.
Gotcha.
Like if I go to a Thai restaurant and it's like, how spicy do you want 1 to 10? I'll get like a 7.
Okay, so you can handle some heat.
Yeah, I can handle a little bit of heat. It's usually when they start adding, like if it's just like crushed red pepper, I can like pile it on.
Yeah, of course.
When they start putting in like the jalapenos and stuff like that, that's when it starts. You actually get the pepper oil in there. That's
Right.
when it starts getting to me.
Oh yeah. So I did an actual spicy, the hottest.
Real quick, welcome to
lollipop.
everyone that's in the chat again that's come in recently. I see Ujjwal just joined us.
Oh, what's up, Ujjwal? Oh, let's see here. So Matt said I'm full of it. Okay,
He's full of
so
something.
Matt asked me to do this challenge with him of eating habaneros. Okay, and to see who could last or who could actually do it. And I literally forgot mine at the store, and Matt ended up just calling me a liar, man, and he was just eating them away. He ate 4 of them. I was like, oh my gosh. So Martin says, what's up, Seth? Martin from Art Together, yeah. He said, what's up? Seth, Matt said, go practice the saxophone. He said you need to get better so that way you can serenade the ladies. Oh, Matt, he said he already does serenade the ladies. He doesn't need any practice. Oh, okay, hold on.
What
Now,
did he
Seth-
say? Serenade's your mom?
He said, I serenaded Matt's mom. Yo, Seth needs to get in here. That's crazy.
Just he can't post that on Matt's wall because Matt had posted one of his videos the other day with the riddle of the day, and it was the what gets wetter and wetter the more it dries. And the answer is
my gosh.
a towel. John actually answered a towel, and I went in and said your mom. And then about an hour later, I got a message from one of his family members like, just so you know, his mother has passed away. I'm like,
Oh my god.
so did mine a week ago.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That is crazy. Well, that took a dark turn.
Yeah, it did take a dark turn. I actually posted, okay, so a friend of mine, I'm hoping to have him on the show soon. His name is Matt, Mundane Matt, and he's, news commentary channel here on YouTube. And he posted his channel trailer earlier today. I guess he didn't have one or he didn't have a good one, which I don't have one I like up either. But so he posted... he posted. Hold on, this is gonna start playing. I need to stop. Okay. Oh man. Oh wait, no, it is still there. Okay. So he posted the video, and I went and checked it out, and there's a bunch of people. Like he's got this weird audience, and like people were like giving him down votes and like, what is this, gay, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I posted, and he had 69 comments up to this point, and I posted, there are 69 comments on this video. It almost feels wrong to post this one and ruin it. Great job. I'd subscribe to you if I wasn't already. That hoodie rocks, and he's wearing this, this Fallout hoodie.
Okay.
And someone responds to that with gay. So I said, "Your mom is gay, you little test tube butt muncher."
Oh wow, that a way to get him. So okay, so I kind of have a similar situation. I recently hopped on Musically. Okay,
Oh, right. Yes.
what's that?
Tell this. The
Okay. So
story musically.
I hopped on Musically, and I'm a family vlogger, so I like to keep things pretty clean for the most part, but at the same time we have fun. So I posted a few Musicallys, just small little songs that we kind of made some fun skits to, and this 12-year-old little girl decides to post a comment that just says cringe. That's it, just cringe. And I was asked to comment back. I was just gonna say something nice. I was just gonna be like, "Hey, I love you too," that type of deal. Take the higher road. But
The higher
no,
road can be a lonely road.
I've got right. I've got friends. One of them by the name of JD Tech TV, who I'm calling him out. Who came up with
You
this
hear that,
comment?
JD?
Who came up with this comment that was epic. It was priceless. And I was like, you know what? Copy, paste. And what that comment said was, grab the tweezers. It looks like that unibrow's coming in strong. To a 12-year-old.
As someone who does have to tweeze, ooh.
So then she writes back, and I'm just like, okay, why couldn't you just leave it alone at that point, But she writes back, and she's like playing the sympathy card, like, oh, I can't believe you're going to tell a 12-year-old that. I was like, really? You want to be a bully on the internet, on social media, and then you can't take it when someone else starts, coming back at you with some ammo. So that's how that went down. I just ended up blocking her,
normally
like-
I would not respond like that, like I did on the
Right.
video, but it was just one of these, like, I'm not going to take this shit from this rando, you
Right.
know? And so, yeah, I was like,
I agree.
what is the most
agree.
colorful insult I can give? And
I mean, I should have taken the higher road. Again, leaving positivity, good vibes. That's my slogan. Positivity, good vibes, make your mark on the world. I probably should have taken the higher road. But, I don't see how kids these days can feel like it's okay to bully someone. They have no idea who they are.
Yeah.
Over the internet, just with their little fingers, like, oh, I hate that video, or oh, I hate the way you did this, or oh, cringe, or oh, you suck at life. Like, come on, man. Like,
go kill yourself, stuff.
Yeah. Spread positivity.
People,
I mean, there's no point in spreading negativity. What's going on with that?
There was what was it? There was a thing recently where CBS and Paramount were suing a fan film.
Okay.
And I knew about this because I had actually backed their first piece before they did their feature. And there was something that the guy had said at the... I was actually at the premiere at Comic-Con. There was something he said that I was like, what? I think it was something about him basically saying he knew what was best for Star Trek better than the people who owned Star Trek. And
Okay.
I remember turning to my friend who was next to me going, that's not the right attitude to have. He's like, no,
Right.
it's not. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to back the guy's feature the next, because it was a short that was he crowdfunded to make a short film that would be the crowdfunding video for his feature.
Okay.
And he ended up making over 1.3 or 1.6 million dollars with everything.
Wow.
But he was totally commercializing everything. He went beyond fair use, and that's why he got sued. And I also had gone out once with his current, or at least a while ago current, girlfriend. I'm presuming they're still together.
Nice.
But when the lawsuit came out, and I had already by this point kind of backed away from it, I started, I saw this really weird thing where some people were backing him, some people were attacking him, and rightly so. And so I kind of jumped in, and I was criticizing it. If anyone would say, "Oh man, I can't believe they're suing a filmmaker," and I'm like, "Well, have you seen what he's actually done to commercialize, and
Yeah.
how he stepped over the line here and how he stepped over the line here? He absolutely deserves to be sued, and I hope they bury him." And
Right.
so I was actually able to, like do that. And then I started. This is the first time I've announced this publicly. I doubt it's getting out there, but I created a Twitter account. Actually, yeah, a Twitter account and a Reddit account called Trexie, a take on Banksy.
I thought you were going to say Tyrone.
No, Trexie. It was a take on Banksy, and I started creating art. It started literally with a meme of I took a photo of Donald Trump because he was saying things that I'm like, this sounds like Donald Trump. And so I took a photo of Donald Trump speaking at a campaign, photoshopped his head on it, and said, because he kept he actually blocked me from, I hadn't even posted anything in his forum. It was because of comments I was making outside of it that he blocked me. And he was like, we're going to block all the haters and the trolls, and then we're going to build a wall around Star Trek, and we're going to make Star Trek great again. And
wow.
So I created this, and then I took, there were 4 pieces I did, and a couple of them, one of them involved one of their movie posters. I tweaked it to talk about the lawsuit, and then I took another one where I took the little Calvin peeing on something.
Yes.
Drawing. I took that, photoshopped his head on it, and had him peeing on Star Trek. And then I had another one where I took the Grinch Who Stole Christmas movie poster, photoshopped his face, blended it in so he looked like the Grinch, and said, Alec Peters is the Grinch who stole Star Trek. And so I did these things, and I actually stopped because, other people kind of picked up the mantle and started memeing this guy. I pushed everyone into memeing him.
Right.
And other people were coming up with things that are far more creative. But then also, other people started going a little too far, and actually, I felt it was tantamount to bullying. Again, this guy brought a lot of it upon himself, but it was a very fine line, and I stopped because I didn't want to cross that line. I literally could not think. I tried to make sure everything I did was commentary,
of course,
and opinion, and when it started crossing over, like, oh, I had this idea, and then also I was like, you know what, that idea is actually a little mean, and I just kind of pulled back. So it's easy to get caught up in that, but
that's true.
If you actually have self-realization that you're bullying someone online, just take a moment, stop what you're doing, and
exactly.
A little bit.
Yeah, I think we could all be a little bit nicer to each other online,
Except to Matt. Matt deserves everything. No,
every single thing. Jeez.
Love you, Matt. I hope you're still in there. I was hoping he was joking when he said he was out of here.
I think he was out of here.
Hopefully it's just because he's going to sleep.
Hopefully, yeah.
What's your real name, Mark?
Yes, my real name is Mark. My middle name is Mai, and my last name is World.
Wow. Did you were you born with that, or did you change it?
Specifically changed it. I figured, I got to go all out with this brand. You know what I mean? I've even got it tattooed. No, I'm totally kidding.
I've got a friend who, when his first son was born, his middle name is literally Danger.
Why?
Well, his first name's Johnny, so he's Johnny Danger.
I got it now.
It's actually kind of cool. And then his second son, his middle name is Adventure.
And what's his first name?
Hank.
Okay.
But, so he literally named his little kids like Danger and Adventure. Those are literally their middle names.
So he's always probably taking an adventure.
Yeah, those kids are going to have fun when they
I don't know
grow
where I
up,
was going with that. I was
hopefully.
trying to make something out of the danger and adventure, but it failed.
Makes me think of Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was his inspiration or maybe Johnny Quest.
Yep. I could see that. So let's see. Mark looks Indian. Thanks, Ujjwal. I appreciate that. Actually, I will tell you this, Ujjwal, I actually get that a lot. Surprisingly. I would be, someone would come up and they're like, "Oh, are you Indian?" And I'm like, "No, I'm Mexican." Like, wow. You can pass for an Indian guy. I mean, I don't know if that's good. I don't know if it's bad. I don't know. I'm just kind of leaving it up there in the air for you guys to.
I hate when people think I'm Asian. I'm not. Not that I've got anything about that, but I'm just not.
Right.
It's just my eyes get squinty, and it just it is literally it is a source of soreness for me.
That's awesome.
So I always try and remind myself
Look
to
even
open my
even
eyes
wider.
And, yeah, I'm like, dude, hi, how are you doing?
I freak a lot of people out like that.
It'd be even more freaky if my eyes bugged out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think a lot of it too. Unfortunately, is the weight I carry on my face. If I slim down a little bit, it wouldn't be as noticeable, but it definitely looks like that when like when I'm laughing. I hate photos of me where I'm laughing and smiling.
Really?
Just because it makes my eyes squint. So my mom's memorial service, we're playing the video with a whole bunch of old photos, and there's a photo from about 10 years ago. And it's a group family photo, and everyone's smiling, and I'm there kneeling against my mom with a face I'm like, it is a total smirk. It's horrible and hilarious at the same time.
That is awesome.
I pointed to it, and I'm like, who's that moron smirking?
Oh, that's crazy.
So you recently had an opportunity to join a few of our friends over there in Dallas.
I did. So the way it went down was Brian actually invited Justin Bravo down from San Antonio.
Which, ironically, Justin just popped into the chat room.
Oh, did he? What's going on, Mr. JB? So yeah, invited Justin down from San Antonio to Dallas, and basically they did the whole T-Rex video, which if you haven't seen already, obviously go check it out. Whoever's still in the chat room. So they did the T-Rex video, and afterwards, Justin, sent me a text and was like, "Hey, do you want to come do brunch with us or do breakfast?" I was like, heck yeah, or lunch or whatever it was. I was like, yeah, I'm down. So I met them up. It was Brian, Justin, Drew, and myself. And so we literally got to Brian's office. We're goofing around for a little bit, and then we took the boosted boards out. And let's just say all three guys were showing me how to properly ride a boosted board, and it was my first time. I had no idea what I was doing.
I was just about to ask
awesome.
that. I've never been on a boosted. I've barely been on a skateboard.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I've never even ridden a skateboard before, and I mean, Justin and Brian and Drew can all attest to, I guess, how good I was actually doing. It was fun though. It was definitely awesome. Ujjwal said Indian equals cool. I guess I'm cool then, Ujjwal. I guess I'm cool.
Should we tell Justin about the collab idea that we were talking about earlier?
Yeah, go for it. If he's still in here.
If he's hopefully. Okay, Justin. So this is the idea. We're going to get one of those big inflatable swimming pools. We're going to fill it with thousands of Cheetos cheese puffs. The little round, or cheese balls.
They come in like the big barrels.
Yeah, big barrel of cheese balls. We're going to just get tons of them, going to fill up the pool, and you're going to do a backflip into it, and we'll see how good of a padding the cheese ball
Or
is.
or we can also add the boosted board in there with a ramp, and you just got to like jump off the boosted board into the pool. Bam, Cheeto Puffs.
So we get a ramp, and he flies
Done.
over with the boosted board, and then he jumps off the boosted board, does a backflip into the swimming pool.
That's cool too. I mean, I was just thinking no backflip, maybe just a regular jump in there like he's diving. But yeah,
But extra
I mean,
points
if he
if
can
it's a
pull it
backflip.
off.
Okay, I like that. Justin, what do you think?
Justin, if you're down, let's make this happen this weekend.
Hold on. Got to get my flight out there. It's my idea, damn it.
Don't worry, we'll give you photo credit.
Story by Aaron Matthew Kaiser.
Oh my god.
Make sure to register it with the WGA.
So yeah, that'd be a good one. He said maybe so.
Maybe so. Yeah, we just got to get, Frito-Lay to give us all the cheese balls.
Costco has them. I mean, we can go that way out.
Yeah. Oh, how many cheese balls would we need to fill up a swimming pool like that?
See, that's the thing. That's where I got stuck too on the whole Orbeez thing. I don't know how many it's going to take to fill up a pool, and that's kind of where I'm stuck at right now. So
yeah. So you were just like riding around on the boosted boards with them. You didn't get to wear a T-Rex suit of your own.
Oh, my bad. Let me see here. You there? Sorry.
You just disappeared.
Well, let's see if it'll come back. There it is.
Hey, there you are.
Hey-o. Okay.
I was thinking
anyways.
a gasoline hoarding prank, Mark.
Ooh, let's do that. I'm down for that one. Justin, hit me up. Let's do that, like ASAP. Anyways, so yeah, what were you saying? What was your question? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just wanting to see if there's any additional aspects of the story and on going down and riding the boosted boards with them.
So yeah, so we just had lunch and we kind of just hung out, and the guys are just awesome to bounce ideas off of, and really, truly, they are no different than how you see them in their vlogs. They're the exact same as they are in person, which is awesome because
which kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier.
Right. You could see the genuine, side of each and every one of them. Obviously Justin and his like mastermind just going constantly. Brian, he's a fast talker. He's just quick-witted. And Drew is more like the mellow, the chill, but he's still very, very knowledgeable. And it was great to just get a chance to see everyone in person, and it's very rare that you get a chance to do that, but it's awesome.
So if you guys were the Stooges or the Marx Brothers, who would be who?
I don't know. They'd have to leave a comment down below trying to figure that one out.
See, like Justin would be, like Harpo.
Exactly.
Oh man! All right, so what do you got coming up next for your channel? Anything you're planning on trying out that you haven't done yet?
I want to do a lot more collaborations, even if it is just getting to meet other YouTubers. A lot of times the bigger YouTubers have a sense that the smaller YouTubers are just trying to leech off of someone or whatnot. But I mean, in reality, it's nothing like that. You do have some people that are like that just to gain subscribers, but when you build a genuine friendship outside of YouTube, but via this vessel, because that's what it is. I mean, it's a platform. It's a vessel that we use to get to know each other, which is pretty cool. And once you do that, then the friendship is built, And anything going forward is just it's a cakewalk, to be honest with you, because should you hang out with them or whatnot, it's inevitable. You're gonna get a shout out. You're gonna be like, oh, who's that guy in the background, or who you all hanging out with, things like that. And so it really kind of just plays out by itself. You don't have to really do anything, and it's not saying that I'm just getting in there for the views or getting in there for the subs. No, it's literally a genuine friendship.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's, like talking about hard lines to walk, it's always, because not only is for me, it's the YouTube thing, but it's also me here in Hollywood.
Right.
I know so many people, and yet, you try and make sure that you're not coming across a
Right.
certain way, especially when it's like, hey, I do want to put you in this thing I did because I wrote this role for you,
Yep.
but are they thinking I'm just trying to use them for their status, or it's kind of hard. And then the other side of that is if there's an open door to collaborate and you don't take it, like I'm friends with Tazon Day, Chocolate Rain.
Right. Yeah.
And like we had dinner talking about doing collaborations, and I haven't actually said, hey, I've got this idea to do this thing. Do you want to go do it with me? And just because it'd be kind of a cool collab. I've got some other ideas I want to do with him, but they're further out, and I shouldn't just wait until that further out thing. I should be contacting him now and saying, hey, let's do
Setting
this,
it up.
because I think it would be kind of cool to I think we would have fun doing this, and that's
I
really
agree.
what a lot of clubs should be having fun together, because this can be a very isolating thing doing your vlogs sometimes, especially
You're
if
right.
you've got people that don't want to be in it, or you
Yep.
got to separate yourself out while you're editing, and yeah.
I agree.
Mhm. So is there I think we've covered a lot of ground on this. I'm kind of like looking over your YouTube page right now.
Yeah.
Well, what have you been doing for like promotion and growth? How have you been finding that to really work for you?
So, promoting myself, growing, I'm basically trying to just put myself out there on all platforms that I possibly can get my hands on. So that's obviously the big ones: Facebook, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter is fairly new for me, and also Musically. And so I'll typically, post on every single one of those. The Instagram stories I'm fairly new on, as well as
I'm
Facebook
frustrated
stories.
I don't have 10,000 followers on Instagram, so when I do a story, I can put a link in there.
Right, exactly. So I know they're going to be changing that soon, though.
Oh, really?
For
Because I
everyone
know
to
the
have it,
change
yeah.
to 10,000 was recent. It used to
Oh,
have to
was
be
it?
verified, which is even harder to get.
Right.
Now it's you have to
right.
be a registered business page and 10,000 followers. I didn't
Man, it
know
looks like
that
I better
they
get
could.
on my Instagram game then.
Yeah.
Because
But I
a lot of
mean
people
that would help grow so much growth, is being
It
able to put
would.
that link and swipe up to go to the video.
Exactly. But at the same time, I mean, I kind of see it. You got to be a credible source too. You got to be a
Yeah.
nice, sized social influencer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, and the challenge is, what if you're not, you put out the good content, but you just don't have that audience yet. That's been.
right,
It looks
a
like we got
challenge.
Gavin just jumped in. Nope, no, everyone's not left yet. Everyone's people are still in here.
What's
Like, is
going on,
everyone?
Gavin? I'm gonna grab a charger real fast. Keep talking. You're good though.
Okay. I guess I will talk while.
I can still listen
Oh,
and
you can
hear
still
and
listen.
talk.
Okay. Well, I'll put me on the screen so that we're not looking at an empty seat. I don't want to pull a Clint Eastwood here and talk to an empty chair. So yeah, you're talking about. I haven't done Snapchat. I'm not on there. And I I set up a Lively account. That's Musically, and I haven't really done anything with that yet. I mean, there's just only so much time I've got in a day, and as we've already established, I'm lazy.
All right, I'm good.
Is your phone dying?
Yeah, it was not anymore.
Do you use OBS to do this? Yeah, that is what I'm using. I'd love to move over to Wirecast, but it is a $500 license, and I haven't gotten that. But I was able to make it where OBS is at least working for me. I've got it's the background layer, and then I've got the YouTube chat, and then the two videos, and it's just a matter of cropping. Um, yeah, so.
Nice.
But yeah, OBS. The beautiful thing about OBS is it's free.
Right.
A
Which is
crappy
what I'm
thing.
about to get on too, because I don't know if you know this, but that's also what you were saying. Where's your channel going to be going? I want to do more live streams.
Okay, it's a great tool to build the community.
Right. Right. And I think, obviously having them coordinated and having them organized would obviously be beneficial. But, I still haven't gotten to that point yet. I obviously want to do some giveaways and things like that on some live streams. So, yeah, I might have to hit you up to see if you can help me walk me through that.
I will do what I can. I still wonder if some of my settings are off in here, but I did notice that it's interesting. It runs a lot better when I'm plugged into the Ethernet as opposed to Wi-Fi. I think there's something about trying to power that Wi-Fi card, and it drops the
Right.
frame rate down to we're getting like 2 frames a second.
Oh, dang.
Ujval, I'm actually not connected to Wi-Fi right now. I am plugged in using a Cat5 cable, so I'm connected directly into the router, and so I should be getting 75 megabits per second up and down because I'm on fiber. So um, that helps as well. But yeah, if you can plug in instead of doing Wi-Fi, that will help. Just especially if you're pulling in like Skype and doing some weird stuff like that, and then. Yeah, there's a couple of other settings they can do where it won't like it'll put things out faster. Instead of higher quality, it's faster or something like that, faster on the CPU. I'm not exactly sure. I just know that that's part of it. And even now, I mean, my CPU is at 17%, and I'm getting like about 14, 15 frames per second, which isn't too bad. It'd be better if it was 30. It's 30 when I'm not actually streaming, but I mean, I'm pulling in, a few video sources here, so it's, you know, it does what it does, I guess.
Right.
So there's a comment. OBS is better. OBS is great as far as being free. Honestly, playing around with Wirecast does seem like a better software. Of course, this is, if you like OBS, that's great. It's not bad software. There's just something about Wirecast that feels a little bit more intuitive. Also, a little bit better about connecting to streams, especially if you want to stream to multiple sources at the same time. And also, I've heard from a few people that OBS can be more resource intensive. Like I think there's some memory leaks that need to be patched up. But again, it's $500 software versus $0 software, and OBS is great for what it is. Who was the first person I had on my show? That would be Justin Bravo, who was the first. It was before we were even officially doing this as a weekly show. So I'm going to have him on again.
You know what? I actually saw the vlog where you ran into Justin that you did. And
my version or his version?
On yours. And wanted to actually ask you, myself, why'd you stop vlogging so much? I mean, your vlog content looked pretty legit, dude. The drone shots, like the whole 9 yards. I mean, it was good. It was good quality content.
Thank you. It's honestly, it's not intentional. I didn't want to be dropping off the vlog. I had a lot happen this year.
Right.
With my mom getting sick, and
Right.
then just in the last month I had vertigo, and
Right. I remember that.
And then also one of the things I do is I kind of push myself. So I was filming with my iPhone and
Gotcha.
at 1080, and then I got a new camera that can do 4K, and I shoot it in log format. So now I have to color correct.
Gotcha.
I've got a better mic now, so I don't have to do as much audio post processing. But there's just it's a time consuming thing, and I'm really needing to. And then also at the same time, I had been at work. I literally had nothing to do. I was sitting around waiting, twiddling my thumbs, and then it ramped up, and then all of a sudden I had too much work to do, and
Right.
I never quite got back into the editing my vlog at work as well.
So if I may, learning something at VidCon this year, which we ended up getting the creator pass, which, as you know, comes, well, those of you that don't know, it comes with classes that you can take while you're at VidCon, which is awesome because they offer just these free classes to all the creators. And so
yeah, and I went to a couple of those, including a half-day workshop on the last day.
Right. There was one of them that I woke up really early for. I think it was like a 9 o'clock class. I say really early, for VidCon, people usually sleep in, but it was a family vlogging channel, and they were talking about vlogs. And so the one key piece of information that I left with, and I'll never forget it, was the Ballinger family, I think is who it was. If you get a chance to look them up, they're a pretty big family. Pretty big. I think they got close to 900,000 subs. And I said, I always ask people this because it's such a powerful question. I'm building this thing up, as you can tell, but knowing what you know now, and these are like famous people, knowing what you know now, what's one thing that you wish you would have known when you started that you know now? And his response was, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just vlog it. So,
yeah,
in a sense of just capture it. Just capture that moment. Don't have to worry about, and no disrespect to you. And I understand you put a lot of creative mind behind it and whatnot. But then again, the normal person's not going to go back and be like, wow, Aaron, you didn't color correct it. Wow, Aaron, your mic sucks.
yeah.
Things like that. It's all about just capturing that moment and being able to post it for the world to see. And so I think that's huge. And I think that that's where you can't really get lost when it comes to that, because in all honesty, I mean, content's content. When I was telling you, I did my couponing vlogs, or my couponing, channel. I shot everything from my phone. I mean, it was ridiculous. And so, everyone was just, I'd wake up, I'd post my video 9 o'clock at night, wake up the next morning, it'd have 2,000 views. Every single, 3 days, 3 days out of the week, I would post a video. And my quality was just, it was piss poor, it was down the drain, but people loved seeing what I was doing. I'd edit on my iPhone. I would use the capture, or no, YouTube Capture. Have you seen that app?
Yeah.
I use that. I wouldn't even put any music behind it. It's just raw, and people would love it, man. I mean, I ended up getting 15,000 on a how I do what I do video of couponing, explaining to whoever's watching how I coupon. That was it, and it was just me, the camera. That's it.
I have no doubt that I am my biggest obstacle right now.
And a good content creator is always his biggest obstacle.
Yeah. And
you're your biggest critic.
Yeah. And that is one of the reasons why I've at least been keeping this live stream trying to be as consistent with it as possible is because it does help keep me in this in the YouTube mindset, because it's so easy to walk away for a few days. Because I had a goal of like 3 a week, and I hit that 3 a week, and then all of a sudden that's when everything hit me, and then it was like once every other week, and then I've been trying to keep it going, and I've got stuff I want to talk about on my vlog. I mean, I haven't talked about it other than mentioning it in my live streams. I haven't talked about my mom passing away at all, and I kind of want to talk about that. I've got several. I've got I think at least 5 videos in my backlog that I still need to edit.
Right.
And from the Renaissance Fair, from Comic-Con, and I know part of it is I've been having trouble finding that story too. What ties the video together.
Right.
But I'm realizing I'm not having it while I'm filming, and then it derails me from filming, and then I don't get footage I need.
I gotcha. I think that's what you were saying about the whole VidCon thing too, is that you didn't post anything because you didn't have a story to tell.
That exactly, and also it was like in the land where everyone was vlogging, I didn't want to vlog.
That's the best part about it, though. That's when you need to pull it out. That sounds bad. Pull your camera out, and actually just like vlog. And I met a couple of big YouTubers that were there, and when I had my vlog camera out, like they would hop in my video, and I'd be like, I don't know if you've ever seen the Crazy Russian Hacker.
No,
have you ever heard of him?
No.
Pretty big YouTuber. I think he's like at 1.5 or 2 million views or 2 million subs. A bunch. Josh Palin, I think is what his name is. He's an Asian guy. He does a whole bunch of like pranks. I mean, all these big YouTubers. I just ran up to him and was like, "Yo, can I get you in my vlog?" They were like, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
Yeah.
Like, let's
do
it.
That was the funny thing, and it actually was throwing me off though. Is I sat down to do like a little intro to one of my vlogs, and everyone just kept jumping in my vlog in the camera, and I'm like,
welcome
okay.
Yeah.
And it just became this weird thing, and then like I didn't get any other stuff to do it, and also I'm like not taking the right time to shoot all the B-roll that I need, and I get out the door late, and and I'm like, okay, I wanted to shoot something before I drove down, and then I was running late, so I couldn't, so I just had to run down, and I don't want to have half my video of driving down to San Diego again, and it's a lot of those things, and it's I know they're excuses that my brain comes up with, and again, I know I am my own boundary, my own thing holding
but there,
me down.
I mean, where you might have a mind block or a mental roadblock, so to speak, take that, think outside the box. There's people like, okay, you're sitting in the car for how long is the drive? Like an hour and a half?
Well, if I'm going down to San Diego, because I was doing that a lot this year because of my mom.
Yeah.
That's like a 3+ hour drive.
Okay, perfect. On leave. So this is what I would recommend doing. You've got a 3-hour span, okay? Film a drive with me, okay? Literally buy a suction cup, put it on your window.
I had that. My it's where I got some of the footage. Is I have my my GoPro suctioned on my windshield.
Right. So do that. Hit record. Post some put some good jams on that you like jamming to, or the relevant songs, I guess, of this generation, and just like dance and sing along and just be yourself, and people enjoy seeing that, whether it's like a cringe video or whether it's just like making them laugh type deal. That's what I would recommend doing. I mean, make the most out of it,
Sorry, I was commenting on something in the chat room.
Oh, you're
letting
good.
them know when we started. Yeah. No, I need to. Part of the thing I'm needing to do is clear out my backlog so I can get current, because some of my content's from back in April, but I don't want to some of them I've already looked through and okay, I can skip that, but Renaissance Fair I got to do. Comic-Con is the latest thing I really shot. I got to do that partially because it's me picking up swag that I'm going to be giving away. So and then I'm like in my brain I'm like, do I want to go back and start with the oldest and then try and move up to current time as quickly as possible, or do I want to just start shooting something new, get that
Right.
up, and then kind of go back to my catalog when I can? And I don't know the
I
answer to
would
that.
say I would say that, keep doing what you're doing, keep it new, keep the new stuff coming along. But maybe every so often, and specifically on a Thursday, maybe post a video and be like, this is a special little video for you guys. And then, on Facebook or Instagram or wherever, hashtag, Throwback Thursday. And that way, I don't know if that's still a thing, but,
It's still a thing, yeah.
you could do that, and that way, be like, this is a vlog back, that I never got around to posting, but I wanted you guys to see. Boom, done.
Yeah. I know Casey even did that recently. He called it his lost episode. He goes,
There
"This
you
is the one
go.
I shot, and it didn't really come together, but I finally got it
Right.
put together, and I hope you all like it." And,
Exactly.
so he'd put it up, but he didn't reveal it was an older one until like the very end because he didn't have the date up front.
Right. So definitely doable, I say.
Yeah. Yeah, I should. Ujval's like, it's been more than a month for Aaron to vlog. It's been middle of June is when I posted my last vlog, I believe, or was it middle of July? I mean, I had some. What is it here? Let me go to my channel real quick.
Ujaval, if you think Aaron should vlog again, put the world emoji down below.
Okay, so yeah, it was a month ago that I did the race to 1 million. I didn't quite consider that a vlog. Yeah, my last vlog was 2 months ago. The I Am So Mature, um, and that was June 18th. So July, August, 2.5 months since I posted a vlog.
Right.
And I need to do that. I mean,
You
if
got
I
to do
can
it,
clear
man.
out my backlog quickly, then
No, listen, here's the thing. You can't make excuses. You can't say, if I can do this, or if it comes down to this. No, just
yeah,
do it.
yeah,
Just do it. Because I got to tell myself the exact same thing.
yeah. Well, I know I'm actually like partially in editing the one of them from like April, so that's kind of like one of the reasons I'm like, let me just go back to that one first.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but yeah, no, I need to spend some time. It's one of those I know a lot of people struggle with it, but while I'm at work, I'm like, I can't wait to get home so I can
Right.
open up my laptop and edit. I can't wait to get home so I can open up my laptop and edit. Can't wait to get home so I can open my laptop and edit. And I finally leave, I get home, and all I want to do is veg on the couch and watch TV. I'm
I
dead.
understand that feeling, man.
So that is one of the major things I need to work on getting past because that happens too many times. If it's
Right.
once in a while and you're like, you know what, tonight I needed to take a break. And part of it too was after my bout with vertigo, a lot of people were like, no, dude, slow down. You know,
Right.
and I get it, but I'm kind of mostly past that now, so
Right.
maybe I need to speed it back up.
See, what would have been cool, and this is kind of how I think about it too, because you never know who else is suffering with it at that time or who else might come into it. It sounds kind of like to the extreme, but it would have been awesome if you would have vlogged it, or
Yeah.
recorded it in some form or fashion, because you could explain to someone what you're feeling, what you're going through, the time frame of when it gets better, and for them to go back and like look
Yeah.
at that video of yours, it could possibly potentially help someone out.
Yeah. And it was one of those ones like always intended to do something. That week that I was suffering from it, I barely could look at the computer, so I wouldn't have been
Right.
able to edit, but I should have filmed something. And
Right.
there's so many times I purposely take my camera with me to my day job and it's sitting
Right.
over to the side, partially
Perfect
because
opportunity.
well, I can't really film too much while I'm there.
Right.
But
Right. Right.
I'm wanting it to be a visual. First, I want them to see it and them to know Aaron's got this other life. He's not just about this job.
Right.
And I also don't want them to be surprised when I eventually quit the job because of it. Um, but also, it's a visual reminder for me. Like if I'm carrying my camera in, it's like every day I'm like, why am I not filming with this right now? Why is this not rolling right now? I need to film something
Exactly.
today with it, and then I just don't because I feel like the day got away from me because I was at work all day.
Right.
So yeah, I need to. There's a few things I need to do, but I really do need to start capturing my life more and really getting back into my vlog. It's a
Right.
real frustration that it's not right now.
Yep. I agree.
Any more life
Well,
advice you'd like to drop on me?
not right now, but I'm sure it'll come later.
All
No,
right.
but seriously, thank you for having me on here, man. I really,
Absolutely.
really appreciate it. I always see these that you do, and I'm like, man, one day, Mom, I'm gonna be on there. So, but no,
Uh,
sincere thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And I'm really trying to get as many people in, and I'm loving the variety of input that everyone has and the variety of opinions and viewpoints, and so I really appreciate you coming on and taking a little time to talk with me, and I obviously to my audience as well. So thank you very much,
Definitely.
Mark. Those of you that are still watching, I would like to ask you to make sure to subscribe to Mark. He is
I appreciate
youtube.com
that. Thank you.
slash
Thank you. Thank you.
Mark My World. And if you're not subscribed to me, please like this video, hit subscribe, hit that little bell button so the next time I go live, you'll get a notification. And we'll be back at this next Monday night. I'll be announcing our guest in the next few days as I figure that all out. Lock that in. We'll hopefully I can get the next couple planned out because I like having them in advance, and I haven't been doing that as much as I'd like. But anyway, yes, please definitely like this video, subscribe, hit the bell button, and also make sure to hit Mark's channel up if you aren't already subscribed to him. And we
Appreciate it.
will see you again next week. So thank you once again for
Thanks,
being a part
guys.
of the Monday night live chats.